At Thanksgiving dinner, my sister stood up and announced, "We voted and you're not family anymore." Everyone cheered. I laughed softly and said, "Then I guess you won't need this." I placed a folder on the table. The moment she opened it, she started screaming. "Before we carve the turkey," Natalie said, rising with that rehearsed smile, "there's something we need to say." The room went silent. "We had a family vote. You're not family anymore." Cheering. Actual cheering. My cousin Laura clapped like she was at a concert. Uncle Ben raised his wine glass. Even my mother laughed and said, "Well, someone had to say it." My dad just sipped his beer and muttered, "It's probably for the best." "Wow," I said, pushing back slowly. "You rehearsed this." Natalie grinned wider. "You've been toxic for years. We're done pretending. It's unanimous," my mother added. I looked around. No one spoke up. "Good," I said quietly, reaching into my bag. I figured this might happen. I pulled out a thick folder and placed it in the center. The heavy thud of it hitting the table cut through the laughter. Natalie blinked. "What is that?" I smiled and folded my arms. "Why don't you find out?" She snatched it and ripped it open, that snide smirk forming. Then she turned the first page and stopped smiling. Her face went pale. Then she screamed, blood-curdling horror movie scream. Her chair crashed behind her as she bolted upright, slamming the folder shut. "You monster!" she cried. "You messed up freak, Joel!" Her husband grabbed the folder. His jaw dropped. "Is this?" I nodded once. "It's all real. Every word, every receipt, every screenshot." Dead silence. "You were so sure I wouldn't fight back," I said, standing slowly. "So sure I'd stay the quiet one, the doormat, the cash cow. Let me tell you what was in that folder. 5 years of records, over $78,000 sent to family members, all documented. $8,000 for Joel's rehab, actually a spa retreat. $2,300 for Natalie's emergency dental work, elective veneers. $12,000 for mom's credit card debt. $4,500 for a family emergency, actually a Cabo trip. Screenshots of Natalie calling me a cash cow with no spine. Posts where they mocked me. Texts where she called me manipulative for refusing to co-sign her business loan. And the cherry on top, hotel receipts showing Natalie spent 3 nights in Santa Monica with someone named Alyssa, charged to Joel's credit card. That's what made her scream. She wasn't just exposed, she was dismantled, fact by fact. Joel flipped through pages, his face paling. "What's this about Santa Monica? Who's Alyssa? Why were you at a hotel for 3 nights on my credit card?" Silence. "Let's be reasonable," my mom tried. "Sure," I said. "Let's talk about when you called me a parasite while cashing my check." "We were under stress," she stammered. "No," I snapped. "You were under stress and I bailed you out every time. The one time I say no, I'm the enemy." My dad spoke up. "You're making this bigger than it is. You let them do this for years," I said. "You knew. You saw it. You let it happen because it was easier. You're just bitter because no one needs you anymore." Natalie shouted. "Wrong," I said coldly. "I'm not bitter. I'm done." "You think this makes you the victim?" she screamed. "You're just proving you're a control freak." "And you're proving," I said, stepping forward, "that you only cared about me when I was paying your bills." Joel stood up, holding the folder. "Is this true? All of this?" Natalie looked at him, and for the first time, she had no comeback, just silence. "You lied to me," he said. "About the hotel, about the money, about him." "I had to," she exploded. "He was turning everyone against me." "I wasn't," I said. "You did that all by yourself." My mom tried one more time. "This is still family. Let's put this behind us." I cut her off. "You're not hearing me. I'm not asking for peace. I'm telling you, I'm done." I reached into my coat and pulled out another envelope, tossing it on the table. Joel opened it, eyes widening. "What is this?" "Power of attorney forms for mom revoked. Medical proxy revoked. Emergency contact removed. I am legally no longer responsible for any of you." My mother gasped. "You're cutting ties completely starting now?" I said, "You voted me out. Congratulations. You got what you wanted." I grabbed my coat and looked at them one last time. "You didn't want a brother. You wanted a wallet with legs." I walked out, leaving them surrounded by cold food and ugly truths. 3 days later, messages started. First mom, then Natalie, then dad, all wanting to fix this. Now that Joel was filing for divorce and their financial safety net was gone, I didn't respond to any of them. For the first time in years, I could finally breathe.